I've been working on Tractobot03 today and trying to get some basics figured out. I changed the steering so that it averages the steering position readings, over 100 readings. Well, it doesn't average them, but it keeps a rolling average over 100 readings. That has helped tremendously. Before, the steering, if I turned up the gain, the steering would shake quite a bit. It would quiver at the least. Now it's pretty solid. I'm still having a problem moving the wheels just a little bit, moving the steering just a little bit when I need a small correction. So that still needs some work. The other thing I did was change the controls so that I'm scaling non-linearly. I was doing linear scaling for everything, setting my outside limits so I would control, like the throttle goes from 0 to 1, the steering goes from -1 to +1, and then those are scaled to meet the 0 to 255 values on the Arduino. For things like the steering, I was really having to tweak a lot because the midpoint was not, it was not linear because of the geometry of the sensor. So I added in a polynomial fitter, and so I can scale with any number of points that I want to give it, and that has made life a lot better. It's easier to tune it. So I'm running under GNSS control right now. The line is fairly good. I'm not happy. It gets off by about a decimeter, over 10 centimeters, before it corrects. And maybe you can see it there it went. So it gets off for a while. It waits until there's some threshold. I don't know if it's in the steering system. I've got to figure that out, but it's not making the small corrections that I would like. It knows that it's off track. It knows how to correct it, but it's not able to correct until the error is large. And that's making for a less of a smooth line than I want. Let's see if you can see it a little bit better here. Yep, there's the twitch, and back. Commanded it to go west on the line that it was on, so it's going to go back and capture that line. It's doing pretty well. Just have to figure out that small correction problem.